Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Fab's in the house. And today I've got the Giantmouse Sonoma here with me for a review, and we're gonna analyze the look, the sound, and the feel of this guy. But hey, don't forget to like the video and to subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying this kind of content. So let's see how big this guy is, because overall length of this guy is gonna be 8 inches with a 3.5 inch long blade with a 3.2 inch long cutting edge, and I would say 4.5 inch long handle. But let's see it up against a couple options over here. For example, Ontario Rat number 1 and number 2. It's right in between these two guys. Another option right over here, we have the Spyderco Para 3, and of course the bigger brother, Spyderco Paramilitary 2, again right in between these two guys offered by Spyderco. If you check, for example, the situation offered by Chris Reeve knives, I mean, a couple of popular knives by Chris Reeve, Sebenza large 21 and small Sebenza 21. Again, this guy is right in between. It looks big, but it's not as big because, for example, this is the Custom Knife Factory 520 Philippe Georget designed, and look at that. It's kind of like a little bit bigger than that, but just not that much. This is the Custom Knife Factory Snafu 2.0, so you can see clearly that that is a big boy. Like it is big, for example, up against the also Custom Knife Factory Tashibarusha Justice. And if you want to see another big boy, this is the biggest that I have right now in the house, Cheburkov Wolf. But I mean, that's a beast of a knife, and this is the smaller brother, Cheburkov Small Strige, which you can see is just a little bit smaller than the Sonoma. And another couple options I want to show you guys over here. This is the Olon Abolon. Very, very nice and tiny. My life loves that. And this is another one, Lion Steel TRE with Dama Steel blade. And what else can I show you? Of course, one of my favorite, this is the Koenig Knives Arius Style 55. And another couple of Russian titanium frame lock as well. This is the Shirogorov Neon Zero, and this is the Shirogorov F95R Slim. So look at this, a little bit bigger than that, which is like very, very cool size, but definitely smaller than the F95. I'm gonna show you just another couple here of cool ones. This is of course the Kirby Lambert Rain with a beautiful, beautiful Dragon Skin Damascus, and this is the Holt Bladeworks Spectre Prestige version 2 Dama Steel and Dual Fade Anno. Look at that, perfect sizing going on right there. And let me show you also this one, because it feels neglected a little bit. This is the Fontenil Pateau Letier Nature Mammoth Pulp and Raindrop Damascus again, beautiful, beautiful EDCable size right there. And that's it, I'm done. I'm not gonna show you anything else. Hope you have had enough of these size comparison. Let's jump into this nice fella right over here. This is the Giantmouse Sonoma Ace Vox Anso designed Riat made knife. It's a cool one, guys, I have to say. There was only one thing that I don't like about this knife. Everything else, I have to say, I like it. So, you know, it's a nice titanium frame lock. There's two versions, of course. First of all, of this guy. One is the stone-washed version. The other one is the PVD, coated with a finer satin finish for the blade. Just titanium frame lock, stone-washed. Nicely done, nice chamfering done. I mean, this is going to be like $260, something in that ballpark. So it's not super expensive, but still, it's not like a cheap one. It's a nice titanium frame lock, I was saying. There's some chamfering going on. There's no internal skeletonization in this one, and that's not even actually reflecting too much in the final weight of this guy, because this guy is gonna weigh in at 3.6 ounces, so not too shabby. You've got some a little bit of internal chamfering, of course, right over here. You have a nice finger groove right there. There's no jimping in the usual position. You only have jimping right over here because, look at that, you can actually choke it up like that. And this is a really, really cool thing. You've got also a nice titanium bronze anodized backspacer with the integrated lanyard hole right over here. It's probably not the best solution. I don't understand why they missed this area here. I don't know, because this creates a little bit of sharp edges, so just do it like all the way around, but I mean, that's just me. But still, you still have the option of the lanyard hole lanyard passing through here. You've got basically no lock release relief on this side, but you have some jimping going on, and honestly, it's not that difficult to disengage the locker. Maybe leave a little bit more and we are in, like 100%. Of course, you've got two screws over here which are gonna serve to keep in place the lock face stainless steel insert to reduce or eliminate, actually in this case, any lock stick when disengaging the blade, because of course titanium is softer than steel. Then you have this is, I think, T8 and T8, yes, screw. To disassemble this guy is going to be like a breeze. I mean, you just pop these two guys out, you remove the pin, the pivot, and you're done. You're pretty much good to go to take care of this little guy, not this average guy, and you're going to be pretty good to maintain and during your disassembling of the blade. You have these screws that are not protruding from the handle, so pretty much flush. The pivot is rounded off, nicely domed and protruding a little bit. You have this clip. Yeah, guys, I don't like this clip. That's pretty simple. I'm not a fan of this skeletonized clip. I think it's something not going well with this design, and this is my only gripe actually on this knife. So I would probably use this without a clip, and it's gonna be a beautiful knife. Aesthetically, I mean. Functionally, it's nicely designed. I mean, it has a nice function. I can see that, yes, but I'm not a fan of this shape. That's all. But it's nicely done. It's nicely 3D milled titanium bronze anodized, matching with the backspacer. Sorry, right over here. So pretty good matching, but yeah, I mean, tip-up carry only. It's not reversible. It's just gonna stay there, and it's not ambidextrous. The blade, it's a nicely done blade, nice drop point. You have 50% barely straight edge up to the huge sharpening slash finger choil. Absolutely amazing, thin stock, almost full flat grinds, dual directional satin finish. This guy, look at this plunge grind over here. Absolutely stunning. Beautifully crowned and chamfered finger choil area. Look at the thinness behind the edge. Great job. Also, great job on the spine. I mean, this is a beautiful crowning, really cool, with very fine jimping, which is gonna be absolutely fantastic. Not aggressive, but you get to use that, and this is functional, guys. I was like, what is this? Why? And actually, guys, this works. It's grippy. It's nice. You can choke it up like that 100%. So very cool option right over here. Also, I like that this side of the blade is completely sterile. They just added the Giantmouse logo, the ACE design, and M390 steel right over there. So not too obtrusive in the billboarding point of view, but yeah, it's there. So overall, I mean, this blade is very nicely done. Nice slicer. I love this finger choil like that. It's gonna reduce a little bit the amount of cutting edge on the overall length of the blade, but it's a great addition. Of course, blade is absolutely centered, and the sound is that. Solid sound, muffled closing sound, nice clack, and very subdued clink, muffled, discreet, unobtrusive. This is not loud, but is solid. This is very quiet. not loud, very, very pleasant, absolutely distinct and almost quiet. Guys, it's a nice sound. It's snappy. I like it. It's good. What I also appreciate, guys, is the weight, because this guy is gonna weigh in at 3.6 ounces, and it's not that bad for the size and what's in it. It's good, and there's no internal skeletonization going on, like no internal milling. So imagine what they could have achieved with some milling going on the inside. Maybe 3 ounces. That would be amazing. Also, I like the grip of this one, but there's a little bit of hotspot created over here from this clip. So just, I don't know, just remove the clip or redesign the clip, one or the other. But I don't really feel any sharp edges except for that. The jimping is absolutely fantastic over here and over here. Same jimping, and this is nice and grippy. You can do a push button, or you can actually do like a light switch kind of, but most likely you're going to be doing like a push button in this case because of the geometry of the flipper tab, so that is good. You can actually also do a reverse grip like that, and the clip is not going to be creating the same issue that I feel personally when it's in this regular position. Overall, this guy feels actually solid. It's nicely built. There's no flexing. It's robust. It's smooth. There's no texture, of course, going on the handle, but also fit and finish is spot on. No gaps. Riyadh did a very good job. They are pretty good at what they do. Of course, there's no blade play in this one. Everything feels absolutely solid. The clip, I was saying, has also like a very strong tension, and the clip ramp is not that high, so it's not ideal for me, but it's okay. It passes the functional standpoint. To me, it doesn't pass the aesthetical point of view, but that's just my personal preference, so it's all right. Also, deployment speed is very fast. The detent is super strong on this one, like really, really strong. So you gotta push this flipper tab to deploy this blade reliably. Maybe you can fail, but actually no, the detent is actually very strong, so it might introduce a little bit of finger soreness after a while if you like to fidget on that, because you need to push like this pretty strongly. Also, this guy, of course, is running on ceramic ball bearings, which are caged, and also has a ceramic detent ball, which is always a good thing. But as you can see, there's a hard step because there's no detent ball ramp, but it's not a biggie because actually there is a detent ball ramp, but because of the fact that the detent ball, as you can see, maybe like here, yeah, it's a little bit protruding, so you're gonna still feel the hard step. It's not like that bad, but the detent ball ramp is not that deep, so probably they could improve a little bit that part. There is, of course, free falling as soon as you disengage the lock bar like that, but there's no guillotine effect, so you're gonna have just to wiggle a little bit to close the blade, so not a biggie also in that perspective. No rattling when closed. You can't really touch the tip of the blade. You can actually snag if you just push it. You can feel a little bit, but you have just to go and look for that. But like this, nothing is gonna happen, so it's all right. Overall, I mean, it's nicely built. It's a good looking knife. I think I like the sinuous line. I like the slimness of the overall profile. You see, it's nice and slim, elongated profile. I really like it. Good blade shape, great. I mean, M390. It's a nice frame lock. It checks all the boxes, guys, except for this. I'm not a fan of this pocket clip. The grip is good, a little bit of hotspot, but it's all right. The sound is fine, it's very nice, and overall it's a very cool one, I have to say. So there you have it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, and thanks for watching. Stay tuned.